What's up, you guys? It's PokeGirl7 here, and today we are in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So we are beaching it up right now, and we're actually going to go over to the beach and look for some shark teeth. So this is the thing that me and hubby do every time we go to pretty much any beach, but I can tell you that Myrtle Beach has been the best place to find shark teeth out of all the places that we've ever traveled to. So if you guys don't know, what we mean when we say we're looking for shark teeth is basically we're looking for shark teeth fossils. So it's the fossilized version of teeth from anywhere to 75 million years ago or up to 10,000 years ago. So some of them are more recent, some of them are really old. It's hard to tell the difference in the timing, but you can actually find Megalodon teeth, which megalodons have been extinct for millions of years. So it's a really fun, like, sort of treasure hunt vibe, and we find teeth here everywhere all the time. Most of them are sand tiger teeth or bull shark teeth. We have found some great white before. I can actually show you guys our little collection that we've got so far in the last few days of this trip. We've been hunting every single day since we've been here. We hunt during the low tide, the high tide, daytime and nighttime. Like, we're always out here looking. We're trying to find a big megalodon tooth, which is really hard to find. We did find a smaller one that we think may be a meg tooth, but the big ones are really hard to find. Most people find them in the rivers here in South Carolina. People go diving for them and find them on the river bottoms, but they do randomly wash up here on the beach sometimes. By big, I mean like 3 inches long or more. The biggest ones are usually like 6 inches, so they can get really big. Megalodons have been like the biggest creatures that we've ever known in the water other than the blue whale. It's definitely the biggest shark ever. They can get up to like 60 feet, or I guess I should say they could back when they existed. But anyways, basically we're looking for any kind of teeth that we can find. You guys will see when we go down there. They show up really frequently, all sorts of different species. They're going to be black instead of white. A lot of people think shark teeth are white, but they're actually black from the fossilization process. The sediment that they sit in for all these years turn them black. So you don't really find modern, like recent white shark teeth. They're always fossils and they're always black. So I can't wait to show you guys. I'm gonna have the GoPro on my head, and I'm gonna try to show you what it's like when we're down here hunting, because this is one of our favorite things to do when we go to the beach, especially Myrtle Beach. So yeah, we're gonna film that. I'm gonna show you guys what the beach is like here. It's so beautiful. So let's go. Okay, so these are some of the teeth that we found so far on the trip. As you can see, we found a lot. We've only been here a couple of full days, and look at this. We have all these teeth. All came from the sand. We either saw them wash up and pick them up, or they were already just sitting in the sand waiting for us. But as you can see, we have some really big ones here. A lot of them that you see in Myrtle Beach are sand tiger teeth, which are the ones that are more of a T shape like this one. You'll notice a lot of those. We find a lot of broken ones that are really long and narrow like this. I believe that's another sand tiger. It just doesn't have the gum line. That's really how you can tell if it's a shark tooth or not, is if it has that gum line. They're also a little bit shinier and darker black than anything else on the beach. Most of the shells aren't quite as dark and black and shiny. And also, these don't break easily. If you try to break a shell, it'll usually snap in half, but these pretty much never break when you try. So this one right here is a great white tooth, we believe. As you can see, the two sides have more of a serrated edge, which is pretty much an indicator of a great white. It also has that very triangular shape. It's very specific to great white teeth, and it's pretty easy to identify one when you find one. And this is the Megalodon tooth. So this is a really small Megalodon tooth compared to what other people find sometimes, but hubby actually found this one, and the way that you can kind of tell it's a meg tooth is the bottom is a little bit more wide than others. Like, for example, the great white one goes onto more of a sharp triangular shape, and then of course the sand tiger ones are really pointy. The tip of meg teeth are a little bit more rounded out and wide most of the time, and you can also see it starting to crack a little bit in the middle, which is a common thing that meg teeth do. And this one is actually a little bit broken, but we're pretty sure, we're like 99% sure this is a meg tooth. We found some before. I found one last time we were here in Myrtle Beach. It was up in North Myrtle Beach. The reason Myrtle Beach is so good for finding shark teeth is because there's some fossil beds here that have preserved these teeth for a really long time. So that's why they wash up so frequently. But that's the tour so far of what we found. We're gonna go out and look, and I think we're gonna find a lot more today. that. Hubby just pointed out a tooth as soon as we got here. It's a little sharp one, but it's definitely a shark tooth. Found a tooth? A little tiny tooth?
Is that what that is?
I think it is.
It's so little.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, is it?
That's what I was thinking.
I'll put it in here and save it for later to see. I found a pretty big one. See it? It's curved. It's like super curved. Bye-bye. I found a pretty good one. Yeah, not bad. Ooh, that's a big one. Barely caught up. I'm coming. I can't swim that fast. Oh God. It hit me.
Yeah.
Well, oh, it's gonna go over my head. This is my video in case I drown, and my GoPro washes up on the beach after I die, like the movies. What's that Shark Attack movie? That Shark Attack movie where the girl, they find her GoPro, and she's like lost at sea because there's like a big shark trying to kill her. It's a Blake Lively movie. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. This is just in case I'm like Blake Lively. There's no great whites here, I don't think.
Yeah, there is.
They're way far out there.
About a mile.
There's a tracker actually for great whites, and no, the closest one to here was like further south.
Straight out.
No.
Yeah.
Straight out there.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice knowing you. Pretty much all the sharks here are like not big enough to swallow you like the movies. In all the movies, it's like great whites that can. No, they're not.
They are.
No, they're not. I've seen the sharks that live
There's some
here.
here that are huge.
Well, they can't swallow me, so that's good.
I mean, they're like, their mouths are as big as you are.
I'm just gonna. Oh! Trust me, most of the sharks you see are like 5 feet or less. 5 feet long or less.
That
The
one I saw jump
Megalodon.
out of the water was like 6.
No. Yeah. He saw a 6-foot shark jump out of the water. He thinks it was a hammerhead. He said it was like shark week.
Yeah, it jumped out of the water like shark.
Screw that. Yeah, and I panicked and ran out of the water. It was when we were in the water, so I'm really afraid of sharks.
Yeah, but we were on the coast. So.
Yeah, we were like right here, and it was all
No,
the way
we
out
were
there.
way
Ow,
closer.
I'm getting dragged. Oh. Almost had a nip slip. I'm trying to make myself feel better about sharks, and he's making it worse.
Because there's some big ones out there.
Anyways, megalodons could get up to 60 feet, so if they still haven't been extinct like we think, imagine a 60-foot shark swimming up on the coast and swallowing everyone. It could swallow all of us in one go. So we bought something really special today. We bought a meg tooth. So this is, I think, from the Cooper River down in South Carolina. It's one of the most popular rivers to find meg teeth. Typically people go diving for them, and you can actually find them along the banks there if you dig and do some sifting and stuff. It has this little thing like hardened onto it, which is really cool, and it has a lot of the enamel left on it. Just the tip on the right here is broken, but it's actually a really good sized tooth. It was only $25, which was awesome. Really the price goes up with them the less that they're broken and stuff, and this one is pretty damaged, but I love it. And this is the one that we got last year, so we are back home right now. We bought this one before, and as you can see, this meg tooth is black. So this one actually came from the ocean, and they turn black from the sediment that they fossilized in, and the river sediment is different, and it turns them into more of this like brownish gray color. So meg teeth are always different colors. And I wanted to show you guys some of the favorite teeth that we found over the years. So this is a great white tooth that I found in Myrtle Beach last year. It was actually just laying in a bunch of shells. We were out at nighttime, and I looked down and saw it shining, and it was like it was just laid out for me. And it's one of the biggest great white teeth I've ever found. Well, it is the biggest great white tooth I've found. You don't see as many great white teeth in Myrtle Beach. And we have a couple of small meg teeth here, so just look at this comparison in size. So these are like the smaller meg teeth, whether it be like the infant megs or just whatever else. This is some of the bigger sizes. I think they can get a little bit bigger than these, but I would say this black one right here is probably the longest that they get, or it's one of the longer ones. This one's just a little bit shorter. But we have two smaller meg teeth here. I found this one last year in North Myrtle Beach. It's a popular place for meg teeth, and we did end up finding it. It's broken, but whatever, it's still awesome. Hubby found this one last year, I believe, or maybe the year before. We didn't find it on this last trip, but it's definitely a meg tooth. You can see from the little lines down the middle and the width at the bottom that I was talking about before. And we think this one might be a small meg tooth. We're not 100% sure. I think it is, now that I'm looking at it. Sometimes we pick up teeth and then we don't realize what they are until later when we look at them a little more. And then we have this meg tooth from this strip that I showed you guys that has like it has almost like a petrified wood look, because it's so old probably. It's crazy. So these are our meg teeth plus a great white tooth. I had to show you guys my collection. This is the jar that we've collected in the last couple of years. It's actually getting pretty full at this point. We just have a lot of different teeth. Mostly like sand tiger sharks, bull sharks, but these are my favorite in the collection so far, and we're probably going to hunt them for many years to come.